My name is Stefanie Russo, and I am the advocacy peer mentor in Free Family Residences and Essential Enterprises advocacy department. Being a self-advocate is not easy, so those in the Speakers Bureau, we teach people how to be self-advocates, as well as raise awareness so that people know how to deal and communicate it better with those with disabilities. And then Free to Be is an LGBTQIA self-advocacy group where it's just, people can come and hear stories and, decompress, talk about issues, and, it can be a safe place. Makes me feel like anybody else is the fact that I get to be independent. I get to just go around in the community like anybody else, drive, hang out with my friends, live in my own place, and actually be a part of society and the community. What do? I do a lot in my role. As a self-advocate, I sit on 3 different committees for our agency. Our Human Rights Committee, where I sit and I'm able to give a perspective from the self-advocates to how we feel and how we want to be treated, and how we would want any of our support plans that we have for our men and women to be written. I sit on our CQL steering committee, Council on Quality Leadership, where this is a national board that sets person-first standards and for the supports to be able to help the men and women who have disabilities. I also sit on our Values Committee, which helps us with our workplace rapport between employees to make sure that our workplace is working the best that we can, and our team members are feeling valued as staff of the agency. The struggles that I face, they're like anybody else's, where I go through the whole of how do I communicate this to somebody, properly, and I definitely struggle with budgeting like anybody else. I have had struggles with jobs where people didn't know exactly how to talk to or to deal with somebody with a disability. So therefore now, I was taken advantage of, which wasn't good for me. So now I've found a place that, values what I do. I would suggest, in dealing with somebody with a disability, to communicate as clear as possible. The clearer you are, the more, somebody like, me or with disabilities, they'll understand. Also, listen, just like you would listen to your friends, listen to these people so that they have a chance to communicate and tell you what they support me in by just being there, where if I need to, perhaps we just go out for a night, and just hang out, we'll go for some dinner, and just de-stress. For myself, it's still not easy, but it comes easier as, I've been in the job, and the longer that I've been doing it, the easier it gets. Well, I believe for everybody with the disabilities to be like everybody else, where they can have that family, they can have that house on their own, they can have their own doctors, they can drive, they can, and just be a part of society. So I feel like I'm pretty much there. That doesn't mean that, we all have, it ever ends. Unfortunately, disabilities don't go away, especially overnight. But, I feel, I'm almost there. The most important thing for people to know, I believe, is to know that these people want to be just like anybody else. They want to be a part of society, and they just need the invitation. And I hope that those who don't have a voice are being heard as well.